My time living in Manila, Philippines has been interesting. And to say that it's different than the time that I spent in Thailand would be an absolute understatement. Two absolutely, completely different experiences from living in Pattaya to now living in Manila. But one question arises. What is it like being black in the Philippines, and are the people racist? What's going on, guys? I am Zach and I'm back again with another video. Guys, today we're going to be talking about my experience as a black man in the Philippines. I made a video similar to this about my time in Thailand. I had a lot of very interesting comments in my Black in Thailand video. If you are interested in watching that, then you can click on the card right here. But to give a very simple answer, the answer would be no. They're not racist, from what I can tell. Don't get me wrong, every place has their racists, but as far as my experience as a black man here, I have not experienced any direct racism. But if you are black and you are planning on coming to the Philippines, I will say this. Perception of racism and how racially sensitive you are about what you determine to be racist or not is going to be a strong factor in if you think that it's racist here or not. I'm going to give you an example. I was out and I was walking, trying to go to like a McDonald's or something, I'm not entirely sure. But during my walk, I was passing a group of guys, and this Filipino dude was like, "Hey, Niga, what are you doing?" Which obviously sets alarm bells off in my head, but you have to remember this. Coming from America, we understand the racial implications behind the N-word and the way people use it when they're trying to be offensive or hurtful, or the people who use it not understanding those racial implications. But the ignorance that people have in the States when it comes to this is completely different and based on completely different factors. Now, whenever you go to another country, an Asian country, or a place where there isn't a black community in the country that's native to the country, you can't expect these people to know anything outside of what pop culture or whatever type of media they're consuming tells them. So if they listen to a bunch of music, or if they watch a bunch of black TV and they hear the N-word, that's all they know. They don't know there's racial implications behind it. They don't know about slavery and all the bad things. All they know is, hey, these guys are cool. I like that word because they use it, or I see them using it, so I assume that's how I refer to them. And that's where the racial sensitivity comes in. If you are sensitive, then you might automatically jump to something more serious than what the intended purpose of the person talking to you is. Remember, when it comes down to it, most people are just doing their best to connect to you. And so sometimes when I'm walking and I hear some child yell at me, "Hey, yo, LeBron James," they're not trying to be racist. They're just saying, I know a person who looks like you that's from the place that you're from, so I'm gonna use that as a way to connect with you. That's it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that some people don't have malicious intent on what they're saying. I'm not saying every Filipino is a saint walking around just being a great person. There's no place on the earth where everyone is 100% awesome all the time. But what I am saying is take these things with a grain of salt and just understand that some people want to connect with you and they're only doing it the best way they know how. If anything, especially talking to my black men on this one, coming to the Philippines, you're gonna find that you're actually quite popular. People want to talk to you when you're walking down the street. They want to stop you and know where you're from. The girls, they talk to you, they look at you. I'm not a big eye contact person, but the amount of elongated eye contact I make with Filipino girls is insane. You're like a tiny superstar walking around out here. Sometimes, I'm generalizing. You might walk around and be invisible. I don't know. You have to really just get here and find out for yourself. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop yammering on here. If you enjoyed this video or if you got anything from it, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. Also subscribe. We are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. Oh yeah. And also comment down below what else you want me to talk about, any other subjects. And I will see you.
They living for the villains, I'm dying to be the hero. Different from the rest, but I was a proud widow. These mortals